I'm Councillor Mark Ince, and I'm here with Major Sue Tansley of the Salvation Army, and I'm here in Shaw. It's a very special day today because we're distributing food parcels.
And toys.
And toys.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me about it, please, Major?
Yeah, we get referred to by schools, PCSOs, people that are desperate for the food and toys. And so this is a once a year thing with the specific toy and food parcels, but obviously during the year we've got the food bank as well. So the schools and the churches and individuals have been very, very generous in giving either items or toys for us to distribute. And it's been really very, very good this year. It's
for me personally, it's a sad time where food banks become a necessary part of our society.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we are where we are. Obviously, it's a time of giving and Christmas where kindness is all in our hearts, but food banks are necessary all year round. And I just wanted to come here today to highlight the parish council support for it, and also myself as a ward councillor. And I would ask people to give generously what they can. Is there any way, method, or they can do that?
Normally we're here on a Monday, but obviously it's Christmas Day. We have got a service here, but most Mondays we're open 11 till 1, and then come the new year, once we've started back with the cafe, anybody can come to that. That's 10 till 1 on a Wednesday, and it's like a drop-in cafe. If people want to come in for a chat and a warm, it's somewhere they can come.
How do people access the food bank?
Normally, it should be a referral from somebody like a health visitor, a doctor, maybe even the schools. But we do have self-referrals as well. People ring up desperate for something. We've got, we work with the Trussell Trust, which is our local one, is based in Oldham. And that's we're like a satellite. That's why we only do one day a week.
Right.
We've got forms to fill in, and it's a bit more detailed now, because we've got things like, is it unemployment through long-term illness, disability? The age groups now are more broken down, so that then they can lobby Parliament and say, it's not just people living rough on the street. We've had nurses coming in.
Really?
We've had somebody that's been made redundant, and he's been working for a firm for 20 odd years. Got to find a job, and is absolutely desperate for something to eat while his money gets sorted out.
Here we are in your hub, so to speak, and it's worth highlighting, isn't it? It's not just about food.
Nappies, toiletries down there as well.
So advice. So, like, people can be very judgmental about the reasons for people why they come to food banks. Personally, I don't think anyone should take that approach. No. But it just goes to show you can't blame a young child for being in a position where they need help. So it's tremendous. And what types of food? And
we have a list, and so we have all the basics. We have cereals, and we don't do any bags of meat or anything.
Right,
so
for obvious
it's dry
reasons.
stuff.
Yeah.
Packets or cartons or tins. But we do a collection through the food fair share scheme. So at Tesco on a Monday morning, we collect, it could be bananas, it could be vegetable, it could be anything, whatever they've got that's near the date.
Yeah.
So they've got what we call a freebie table. So if they could be entitled to that's a typical one person food, and that's the list of what we put in them.
Right.
But it might be that they need extra, like potatoes or whatever we've got there. Bread, if we have any left over at the end of the Monday, we freeze it, so that then we've got some spare frozen bread, but generally it's the.
So we've all seen the baskets in the supermarket.
That actually goes to Oldham. The one at
Oldham.
The one at Asda goes to Oldham because they're the main hub.
And do they distribute to you?
If we're short, we can ring them up and say, I need juice, I need tea. As you can see, we've run out of tea bags now, so I've had to buy some more. They'll be parcelled up, ready for the new year. Because we're not open on Christmas Day, but we are open the Monday after. Because the lady said, I know it's a bank holiday, but we don't want people to be without for so long.
Sure,
they're all volunteered to come in on the new year.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff has come from harvests in churches, harvests in schools.
Right.
Most churches in the area have a box at the back of church, and we'll tell them what we're short of, and they'll put it in.
Could people just call in and drop stuff off?
Yes, yeah. On a Monday or on a Wednesday, or even on a Sunday after the service, people have dropped stuff off as well.
Okay.
And It's on our Facebook page, the Salvation Army Shaw Facebook page. Usually we've got a little list of what we're short of. So in the new year we'll be posting a new list. This is what we're short of. People see it and they come and drop it off.
I think one thing we could certainly do to assist is, from a parish council point of view, we could use that as an open centre, because the aim is with the parish council, soon to be town council, it's going to be open. It's going to be open 5 days a week, so we could put a collection point in there for you, which would be helpful. Yeah. One thing in the work we do as independents through our community group is we try to highlight as much as possible the individual groups that are performing great work within our community, and what you do here is certainly one of them. So on behalf of myself, the Parish Council and the Shaw and Crompton Independents, thank you, Major, so much for your work that you do.
And all my volunteers. I didn't do it on my own, but there's a vast array of volunteers, and a lot of them are pensioners as well. And the food bank is not just, we host it, but actually it's churches together in Shaw and Crompton.
Right.
So we've got regular people that come in every week, and we've got volunteers that come on a rota to help out from different churches. So it's a good team effort, really.
Thank you so much, and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, you too.